we're on revenue 367% up. Our performance is increasing massively. We exceeded budget last year. We're already ahead of budget this year. That's the whole department working well together, the structure put in place, but it's also MySalesCoach supporting our people to get us there. I'm Jack Hankey. I'm North of England Sales Director and Head of Sales Development for the UK at Leyton. Leyton are a financial consultancy company where we help companies access government funding around tax and initiatives to help them grow. The specific challenges that we were facing before we started working with MySalesCoach was, first of all, the coaching of our people. We do a fair amount of coaching, but it's around gaps that we find, not necessarily what our people may think they have. And there's only so much we can do because a manager is there to coach one, but also there to manage the team. Our promotions, especially in sales development, has increased, and I would say probably 75% of those coming through are being coached by MySalesCoach. We had a big push about a year and a half ago to improving our data, improving how people utilize this. And at the start of this year, we really kind of changed the SDR approach. The big question was probably that most of them were asking when the feedback I got was, how do I find or how do I approach this sort of data? How do I approach these sort of conversations? It's a different conversation. I mean, with bigger businesses, what sort of sales process, what sort of cadence can I go through? The majority of the people who are coaching our people from MySalesCoach, they've lived and breathed that situation before. So they're able to give real life examples of, one, the successes they have by doing that, but also what they struggled with and how they came over, that hurdle and worked towards getting better. Lewis is a fantastic example. I've worked with, he started as a junior salesperson straight out of university, progressed throughout the sales development department, and then got access to the MySalesCoach just as he was transitioning over to be a business developer. And within the space of 12 months, he got promoted again to be a business development manager. So like the second level of business development within our business, but he also got BD One to Watch. The year before, he got SD of the Year. He's a real mentor to Lewis now, which is fantastic. And Lewis will, if you ask him what's one of the key things as to why you are in the position you're in as one of our top salespeople within the business, I'll be surprised if within the first 2 minutes he doesn't mention his mentor from MySalesCoach. Ross was a leader in the SD department as well, and then progressed into BD because he wanted a fresh new challenge. It's quite daunting to go from a leader to then go and just be a 360 on your own salesperson. Gets access to MySalesCoach, and last year he was one of our top 10 salespeople within the business on revenue generated. He's now one of the senior people in the sales function. That's in the space of a year and a half of moving into role. We really saw the trajectory skyrocket with him. Sam's progression in the business was fairly steady and was going on the right track. We decided to elevate him sooner than expected into a leadership position within sales development, and it was tough for him. After he spent time with MySalesCoach, he really is now elevated, and he's coming to me with things that he's learned. Can he try a few different things that I've not really worked with before? I think the biggest impact and feedback I've got from the people is that external voice. We can quite easily, we've got a vast amount of knowledge, experience within our leadership and management function, but the people at MySalesCoach might have very similar, but it's external, and it's not the way I would probably position it is. This is Project Jack Hankey, so it's Project Sam or Project Ross. This is how we're going to make you better. There's no ulterior motive around performance or anything. It's purely let's make you better. The moment when I really felt like it was making a difference was seeing Sam have a little bit more confidence and understanding and the willingness to give something a go. There was, in the past, he might have been a little bit unsure, second guessing the decisions he was making. Now it's going to do this. This is the plan. That's a huge difference there in that person. As a sales leader, when you're thinking about using an external provider to support you in what really is a fundamental of our jobs, which is to coach and develop our departments. If you're going externally, kind of saying you may not be able to do that part of the job. It's not that at all. It's understanding that your strength is to enable the department to get better. There might be experts who are able to help you enable that progress. I can get access to 10, 20, 30 different coaches. There isn't going to be one person there who will resonate with everyone within my department. So it's just be open to get the support in to help you.